everyone, I am going to discuss about a fiber optic cable. A fiber optic cable, also known as an optical fiber cable, is an assembly similar to an electrical cable, but containing one or more optical fibers that are used to carry light. The optical fiber elements are typically individually coated with plastic layers and contained in a protective tube suitable for the environment where the cable is used. Different types of cables are used for different applications. For example, long-distance telecommunication or providing a high-speed data connection between different parts of a building. Optical fiber consists of a core and a cladding layer, selected for total internal reflection due to the difference in the refractive index between the two. In practical fibers, the cladding is usually coated with a layer of acrylic polymer or polyamide. This coating protects the fiber from damage but does not contribute to its optical waveguide properties. Individual coated fibers or fibers form into ribbons or bundles, then have a tough resin buffer layer or core, tube or tubes extruded around them to form the cable core. Several layers of protective sheathing, depending on the application, are added to form the cable. Rigid fibers assemblies sometimes put light-absorbing or dark glass between the fibers to prevent light that leaks out of one fiber from entering another, or reduces flare in the fiber bundle imaging applications. Optical fibers are very strong, but the strength is drastically reduced by unavoidable microscopic surface flaws inherent in the manufacturing process. The initial fiber strength, as well as its change with time, must be considered relative to the stress imposed on the fiber during handling, cabling, and installation for a given set of environmental conditions. There are three basic scenarios that can lead to strength degradation and failure by inducing flow growth: dynamic fatigue, static fatigues, and zero stress aging. Telcordia GR20 generic requirements for optical fiber and optical fiber cable contains reliability and quality criteria to protect optical fiber in all operating conditions. The criteria concentrate on conditions in an outside plant (OSP) environment. For the indoor plant, similar criteria are in Telcordia GR 409 generic requirements for indoor fiber optic cables. Cable types: OFC or optical fiber conductive, OFN or optical fiber non-conductive, OFCG or optical fiber conductive general use, OFNG or optical fiber non-conductive general use, OFCP or optical fiber conductive plenum, OFNP or optical fiber non-conductive plenum, OFCR or optical fiber conductive riser, OFNR or optical fiber non-conductive riser, OPGW or optical fiber composite overhead ground wire, ADSS or all dielectric self-supporting, OSP or off-fiber optic cable outside plant, MDU or fiber optics cable multiple dwelling unit. There are two main types of material used for optical fibers: glass and plastic. They offer widely different characteristics and find uses in very different applications. Generally, plastic fiber is used for very short range and consumer applications, whereas glass fiber is used for short, medium range, or multi-mode and long range or single mode telecommunications. The infrared light used in telecommunications cannot be seen, so there is a potential laser safety hazard to technicians. The eye's natural defense against sudden exposure to bright light is a blink reflex, which is not triggered by infrared sources. In some cases, the power levels are high enough to damage eyes, particularly when lenses or microscopes are used to inspect fibers that are emitting invisible infrared light. Inspection microscopes with optical safety filters are available to guard against this. More recent indirect viewing aids are used, which can comprise a camera mounted within a handheld device which has an opening for the connectorized fiber and a USB output for connection to display device such as a laptop. This makes the activity of looking for damage or dirt on the connector face much safer. So that's all, everyone. I hope you've learned something from what I've discussed earlier. And if you want to know more about a fiber optic cable, just research, go to Google or YouTube for more infos. So thank you and keep safe.